Welcome back to ABCT Stock Review. Today, we're running our momentum watch list of 10 small cap setups for June 08, 2026, including EPSM, WAI, BGI, CNET, and more. For each name, here's where price sits versus our planned entry and upside targets. Epsium Enterprise Limited, in the consumer defensive sector, specializes in trading alcoholic beverages globally. With a market cap of $15.97 million, today's 5.31% increase is attributed to 12x average volume and a scanner projecting 94% upside potential. Over the past month, the stock is down 8.5%, with a neutral RSI at 45. The price of $1.19 is significantly below the planned entry of $2.06, with profit target 1 at $3.09 and profit target 2 at $4.12. The next key level to watch is the entry point. Expected 1-month price range is 70 cents to $1.68, while the 1-year range projects from $0 to $2.89. Long-term, the outlook appears constructive if it builds support at current levels. Top KingWin Ltd operates in the financial services sector, offering corporate consulting and AI training, with a market cap of $4.82 million. The stock fell by 7.05% today, partially due to 26x average volume, indicating substantial unusual interest. Currently, the performance trend shows a slight increase of 0.5% over the last month, and the RSI sits at 53, indicating a neutral stance. The current price of $2.05 is below the planned entry of $3.05.401. While profit target 1 is set at $5.31 and 2, and profit target 2 is at $7.08 and 2. Observing the entry level closely is recommended. Expected 1-month price range is $1.45 to $2.64, and the 1-year range could be as high as $4.11. Long-term, the stock should stabilize above entry for a constructive setup. Birks Group Inc, in the consumer cyclical sector, designs fine jewelry and operates under multiple brand names, with a market cap of $12.15 million. Today's stock performance increased 1.69% amid 367x average volume, pointing towards strong unusual interest. The company has seen a 1-month decline of 7.4% and an oversold RSI reading of 43. Priced at 62 cents, the stock remains below the planned entry of $1.0913. with profit target 1 at $1.6369 and profit target 2 at $2.1826. A key level to monitor is the planned entry. For expected volatility, the 1-month range is 50 cents to 74 cents, while the 1-year range is 21 cents to $1.03. A constructive long-term view hinges on holding support above entry. ZW Data Action Technologies Inc. operates in the communication services sector, offering advertising and marketing solutions, with a market cap of $2.61 million. A 6.01% rise today, driven by 203x average volume, indicates heightened interest. The performance trend shows a slight 1.5% gain over the past month and an RSI of 46, which is neutral. The current price is $0.71, below the planned entry of $1.1101, with profit targets 1 and 2 at $1.6652 and $2.2202, respectively. Key focus should be on the entry point. The expected 1-month price range is $0.47 to $0.95, while the 1-year range could reach $1.55. A long-term constructive approach is warranted if it builds a base around the entry. Oriental Culture Holding Ltd. operates in the consumer cyclical sector, focusing on e-commerce for artwork, with a market cap of $3.49 million. Today's 5.88% increase is a response to 11x average volume and interest flagged by the early scanner. The stock faced a significant decline of 19.6% over the past month and presents a neutral RSI at 46. Currently priced at $1.80, the stock remains below the planned entry of $1.99, with profit target 1 at $2.985 and profit target 2 at $3.98. Keeping an eye on the entry price is important. The expected price range is $0.00 to $4.34 over 1 month, and $0.00 to $9 in 1 year. A cautious long-term outlook is suggested if it fails to secure supported entry. Eurotech Holdings Company Limited operates in the industrial sector, focusing on water process technology, and has a market cap of $10.97 million. Today's notable 20.3% gain is linked to 13x average volume and projected upside potential. The stock has rallied 18.4% in the last month, with an RSI at 70, indicating overbought conditions. At a price of $1.48, it sits above the planned entry of $1.44, with profit target 1 at $2.16 and profit target 2 at $2.88. Next, monitor the entry area for ongoing price action. The expected 1-month range is $1.23 to $1.73, and the 1 year could vary from 62 cents to $2.34. If price holds above entry, the long-term scenario remains constructive. Focus Universal Inc. operates within Technologi, developing smart technologies and instruments, with a market cap of $2.11 million. The stock's increase of 4.18% is supported by trading activity at 29 times average volume, suggesting significant market interest. Over the past month, the performance fell 31.2%, with an RSI of 41 indicating oversold. Currently, a stock price is 75 cents, well below the planned entry of $1.095, while profit targets are $1.6425 and $2.19. Monitoring the entry level is crucial. Expected price variances project between $0.34 and $1.16 over 1 month, and $0 to $2.18 over 1 year. A long-term outlook appears cautious unless it can reclaim entry. UTime Limited is in the technology sector, known for its consumer electronics products, with a market cap of $1.91 million. The stock saw a slight decline of 3.98% today, despite 12x average volume capturing attention. Over the last month, it has decreased by 4.0%, holding a neutral RSI at 54. With a current price of $0.97, it remains below the planned entry of $1.45 and aims for profit target 1 at $2.175 and profit target 2 at $2.09. The key level to maintain focus on is the upcoming entry point. Expected ranges for the 1-month price are $0.38 to $1.56, while the 1-year forecasts $0.001. The long-term view could stabilize constructively if it achieves support near the entry. Jiuzi Holdings Inc. engages in the sale of new energy batteries and electric vehicles in China. With a market cap of $1.67 million, its shares rose 12.5% today, driven by heavy unusual interest. Today's spike featured over 12 times average volume, suggesting potential momentum. Over the past month, Jiuzi has shown a gain of nearly 40%, yet its longer-term trend reveals a steep decline of 83.2% over 6 months. The stock is currently at $1.26, below its planned entry at $1.50, with profit target 1 at $2.26 and profit target 2 at $3.01. The expected 1-month price range is between $0.33 and $2.19, while the 1-year range can stretch from $0 to $4.50. A constructive outlook lies ahead if the stock can hold above the entry level and build toward its targets. Eshallgo Inc. focuses on the sale and maintenance of office equipment in China, holding a market cap of $3.34 million. The stock experienced a 7.84% increase today, aided by 18 times its average trading volume, reflecting heightened investor interest. Despite a 9.3% decline over the past month and 64.1% over the past 6 months, the stock still shows potential to turn around. Currently priced at $1.65, it sits below the planned entry of $2.03, with profit target 1 at $3.05 and profit target 2 at $4.06. The expected 1-month price range is from $1.20 to $2.10, while the 1-year outlook could vary from 10 cents to $3.20. The long-term view remains cautiously optimistic, provided the stock can reclaim its entry level and advance toward its targets. That's the full watch list for today. If this helped, like and subscribe for the daily run-through. These are high-risk, speculative small caps. This is for education purpose, not financial advice. Always use a stop and size your risk. Trade safe.